Today I'm hopping in the truck and making the short trip over to one of my favorite small towns, the brass statue capital of the state, Golden, Colorado. I'll be fishing Clear Creek right through the center of town, chasing trout and fighting frozen rod tips. So go ahead, sit back and enjoy a quick trip through Colorado's Old West. Let's see if the river's open enough to fish. Oh, heck yeah, it was all frozen the other day. There's a little bit of ice on the shore, but it's not too bad. I have to be careful on these rocks. I don't want to fall in. Alright, let me grab my rods and my fish. This is the first, substantial snowfall of the year. It's kind of cold. It's like 20 degrees. I'll just take a few casts right here. Though I might want to move to a deeper hole. Yeah, it's pretty shallow through here. I did bring a fly rod, but I think with how cold it is, I'd kind of just be fighting ice the whole time on the line. Little tiny jig. This is an area I used to fish a lot when I was younger. When I was in my 20s and we first moved down here from the mountains. And there's a lot of browns. And with it being in town like this, the fish are real used to people. It seemed like they weren't very spooky. It's gonna be interesting with all this slush coming down. Moving down to the Front Range from the mountains was kind of a big change for me, and Golden was one of those places that still kind of had a mountain town feel, so I like to spend a lot of time there. I imagine I'm pretty high vis right now with the snow in the background. It's a little sketchy walking in the rocks. You can't see them. Gotta try not to fall, because that would suck. There's a lot of slush in the water. It's gonna make it hard. As cold as it is, I might actually be just a little overlayered for this. So I'm starting to sweat a little bit. Trying not to die on these stairs. Looks like I got a good little section I can fish right here. Oop. There's a hit. Golden exists because of Clear Creek. Gold was discovered here in 1859 and the water powered everything. Mills, mines, and maybe most famously, the Coors Brewery. But for decades that also meant poor water quality. I swear as the day's going on, we're getting more ice. This one's a little less icy. It's more of a straight through current rather than a circling current. The rocks are all pretty slick. This icing's starting to suck. There's no way I'd be fly fishing really right now. The slush and the ice has lightened up a bit. That was magical. There we go. Finally. Took a couple lure changes, but it seems like Castmaster worked. Oh, this isn't gonna be fun. There you go, little brown trout. Changed lures a few times, but it seems like that one is pretty interested in a little Castmaster.
In 2009, West Denver Trout Unlimited completed the Golden Mile, a $300,000 restoration project aimed to enhance trout habitat by adding pools and current breaks along the river.
Going, that's a bigger one. It's actually not a bad brown at all. It's kind of dark. It's actually one of the larger ones I've caught in this area. He's probably 10 inches, maybe 12. Those two fish have just been on a chartreuse and silver Castmaster. And for fishing in here, I probably should take off the treble. I don't have a single hook with me, but a single hook would probably be a little better. God, it's cold. I'm gonna spend just as much time trying to unfreeze my rod tip as I am fishing. My hands are pretty numb. They're probably cold enough they're gonna hurt once they warm up. It's now January 9th, and this section of river is usually unfishable just because of the ice. When I'm usually ice fishing in the mountains, Scramby's usually froze over. It kind of gives me the same sensation as ice fishing though, freezing and jigging.
So in making this video, I actually learned something about Golden that I didn't know. I always assumed that Golden was named because they found gold there or something to do with gold. And it turns out that Golden is actually named in honor of a guy named Thomas L. Golden. So it has nothing to do with the gold. This video was kind of a short one, but I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, I'm Adam. This is First Man Fishing. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.